Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the NVIDIA SHIELD TV. It's been about a week now that I've had it and I can't say that I haven't enjoyed playing back games, watching video, connecting it to my PC, doing a whole bunch of different things to get the most out of it. So I figured I'd put a list together for you guys for some of the top 5 things that you should know you could do to this device if you're considering getting it or if you just want to know how cool the NVIDIA SHIELD TV is. This is TK and let's go ahead and check out what you could do to this box. The first thing we want to do, be able to actually get more out of this box, is to be able to install external storage. The box itself comes with 16 gigabytes. We're going to install a 128 gigabyte drive to it. That gives us the ability of using more internal storage to be able to save space on the internal storage. So I've already installed this little drive as I showed you guys with the unboxing video, which essentially gives me the ability to access this. I'm going to go directly into settings. I'm going to go down to storage and reset. You'll notice 2 things off here. We have 11 gigs on the available internal storage, which came in with 16 gigs, 11 of that was available to us. But I have 114 gigabyte drive that is basically the 128 gigs that I installed. That's how much it formats to it. But I'm able to transfer things to it. I've installed 3.1 gigs worth of applications. You'll notice here I have Modern Combat 5, Nitro Nation, and Trial Frontier. Those are games I've installed on the internal storage and then just moved directly here. Photos and videos, audio, and different things. Main benefit here is that you don't have to worry about getting the Pro version to get the 500 gigs. You can get the 199 model, small form factor, expand the storage to this, and because it's running on USB 3.0, I haven't noticed any lag or any delay using the external storage to be able to launch these games. Now, the other thing you could definitely do, and you've been able to do on most of the Android TV boxes that are on the market, is the ability to sideload different applications on your device. Now, I've already installed a sideload, or I sideloaded an application on my system. So the 2 things I want to make sure that you guys are aware of. You need to download the application called Sideload Launcher. It's by Changefire directly. It's available on the Google Play Store. The other application we want to be able to make sure that we have installed is the ES File Explorer. I'm going to plug in a USB thumb drive into the system. I'm using the additional port that's available here. So we still have 2 ports here. It's going to give me the option here. Do you want to use ES File Explorer? I'll say yes. Here's the folder directly on my thumb drive that I connected. We have all the folders obviously that I'm able to use. The main benefit here, of course, is once you install, turn on unknown sources on your system, you'll be able to install different applications onto here. And you'll notice I have the Amazon App Store. I also have I have the Modbro. You can download these APKs using the APK mirror site or any basic trusted site that you have, and you're going to be able to launch them or install them. Once you install them on the system, and the reason why I asked you guys to install Sideload Launcher is the normal way to launch them, if you didn't have Sideload Launcher, you'd have to go under the apps within settings to be able to turn them on. Sideload Launcher gives you the ability to aggregate all those things that you've installed. And here it is. I've installed it. You can definitely turn it on. We'll do a different video for that. That's not really the main point here. But again, you'll see all the different applications that you have installed. It's more of an Android style launcher, which gives us the ability to see things that are installed without having to miss out. The next thing you want to be able to do is the ability to install. Let's go in directly into the GeForce Experience. The GeForce Experience is a desktop-based application that you'll connect onto the same network as your NVIDIA SHIELD TV. Now, these games that I have in here are installed. This one is an Ubisoft game that I've installed separately. These 2 games are installed directly on my Steam system. So if I switch over to Steam, you'll be able to see that Doom is the application or the game that's installed here. But this is really why we wanted to do this. The reason why we set it up on the PC is that, so now that my PC or the GPU, the NVIDIA 1070 that I have on my desktop PC can be able to use to render this different gameplay and give you a much better gameplay experience, desktop class gaming on my NVIDIA SHIELD TV. Directly from the main launcher, what you end up going is directly into the NVIDIA game or into the Steam option. So Steam games, this is what I wanted to do. I'll go ahead and say, and it's asking me where do I want to connect. TV PC is my desktop. I also have this thing set up directly on my laptop. And what you're going to experience this is if you ever wanted to use a, let's say a Lynx box. So it goes into full screen mode and then we're able to go directly into our library. We'll go into recents. These are the applications that I have directly. I have the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Mortal Kombat X, Doom, Dead by Daylight. Of course, we have Elliot's Quest. This is an old game that I got, and then Metro Warp. And again, the main benefit here is you can launch them, play them, and use them as if you're using it on your desktop. This could be connected in the living room, obviously not at the same spot. And you'll notice right there on the top right, it gives you the signal strength as far as the Wi-Fi connection. Talking about enjoying content and media, the main thing you want to make sure, obviously, is to set up your online media. So set up your Netflix, set up your Hulu, set up your Amazon Video. This is something that you don't have on most of the other boxes that are on the market, is Amazon Video built in directly. You're able to launch it, directly log into it, set it up. It does not come with the Amazon App Store, although there is an option to be able to download that and sideload that separately. I did actually get a chance to enjoy an entire season of Sneaky Pete Season 1 on this box, and it plays flawlessly. It does support 4K on Netflix as well as Amazon if the content and the internet connection will allow it, as well as 4K on YouTube. The thing that you want to make sure that you do know, which you may not know right out of the box, is that it actually supports Plex. Not only Plex, but also the ability to run Plex server. So if you connect an external storage to it, you'll be able to basically launch an internal library. Now this is connecting to the rest of my house. I have different libraries, of course, but the main thing is you're able to connect directly to the local library for movies. The last thing I wanted to show you guys is the ability to enjoy content off of a NAS server. If you go into the download folder directly, this is already set up on the box. I've connected my NAS server on my network, and I'll notice right there it says download. All of these, the numbers here are off because it's connecting directly to the box. But if I go directly, let's say under multimedia, pictures, let's go under download. You'll notice there's Android recycling, and then you can go down and I will go Android. This is just one of the folders that I had set up in here. If I go under movies, we'll go under a different setup here, and then we can go in. I have different options here. This is from before. The screenshots folder has some things that we can go through, and then we can use the gallery. It was a short list of things that I ended up learning over the week of using this device that I found out that basically gives me the best experience on this. Playing games off my PC was the best experience. Obviously, being able to play Steam games, not just GeForce games, was also a big thing for me. The other thing, of course, is the ability to expand storage, the ability to sideload applications, and also the ability to be able to just get like almost like an entire Plex server running on this if you can attach an external powered storage. Just make sure don't attach a storage that does not have external power unless it's just a thumb drive. And if you are using a thumb drive, I'm not sure how much of a Plex server functionality you're going to get. But again, the hardware can handle it, the system can do it, the controller is really nice, the microphones on all of these things are very good. It's a very nice package, and I really understand now why it's about $200 as far as the entire thing. You're getting a lot of functionality, Amazon Video built in out of the box, and of course Plex compatibility is very, very nice. I'm not saying most other boxes can't run Plex, I'm just saying this is actually built, it comes with it, it's ready to use. It's just very, very nice, and NVIDIA does take care of this box, and they've upgraded the operating system, even on the original version, to have a lot of the functionalities of the new one. You just need to buy a new controller or a new remote control. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have you considered using the NVIDIA Shield TV? Other than that, like and subscribe. Thank you very much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.